All right, here we go again. Buckle up. I ordered some markers to paint the Watchman mini Watchman totem. It's going to be a totem for one of my flutes. And the red, cherry red, bright cherry red on the cap comes out pink. Then medium to dark brown. I wouldn't say it was or green. I wouldn't say it was forest green, but it was between forest green and like medium green. It was like neon green. I'm like, how could they do this? How could they do this? It's just like insane. I'm looking for the Northwest Indian type colors, and it looked like it had it. I mean, the white and black, I imagine, would be the correct color, but I need red, so definitely need red. I'd probably get away with white, black, and red. Actually, they're walking right here. Right. I'm going the wrong direction. Well, I'm blocked from using. I got to find out where to get gas, and I have a warehouse membership. Hate waiting in those lines, but because GetGo is haven't gotten back to me on my thing yet. I have a number to call, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. Actually, wait, yeah, tomorrow I can call. Well, they escalated it, and all that from Zipline, because Zipline's involved in it somehow. I think I also opened up a Zipline account, but I changed everything across the board. There may not actually be any way to change that specific withdrawal without being online. I called them and everything. I can't, for the life of me, remember the conversation. And the deep state messed up the recording of my phone calls. That's why I don't answer calls anymore and joke around with the idiots. Right. Some of the people that harassed me were the call centers, but they were harassing me for the deep state. And then when it would come up, that's just a call center. Where they were doing this frauds and scams. So, to tell you the truth, CIA was somehow probably involved. As long as they would target Americans, they wouldn't bother their operation. Now that's changed, obviously, good since Trump came in office. Still not thinking I'm going in the right direction. What am I trying to figure out? How was I trying to figure out why I was going up there? It doesn't make sense. I think I have enough food. What was I going to get over there? Oh, the gas, right? That's what it doesn't make sense. See, I was trying to reroute me. I know I called the number and explained my situation, and they said, okay, it'll just take time to go through the process. So apparently the zip line was the old way of doing it. They have some other way of doing it, but there's no way to get into these accounts to do that, as far as I can see. Actually, no, I take that back. There is no second account, right? They're connected. Initially, again, the bullshit thing was like, oh, you're in the wrong account. There's another account. And then I went in through the regular way, and I was in my same account. So it's the same account. Try to bullshit me. Have a weird day, but I'm not gonna be able to do the seed. I have no idea what happened to the weather. I mean, first 4 days of September are now over 80 degrees, or at 80 degrees. So like the Russians or something. Could be. The sun's really hot right now, so that's whatever that is. Again, we do have clouds and stuff, so a little bit of haze, not much, but so maybe that's why they're having difficulty with the weather, because the sun just cranked up. Whatever non-Earth thing, it's not usually something they consider. Like, I mean, they do consider how overcast it is and things. Who knows what it is? So yeah, I kept looking at that video, and I'm like, because Hashem wanted me to post it, and I'm like, what's the Mas? What's this? And then it came forward that it was Hashem's perspective. Losing my religion, I don't think I can keep up. It's me in the corner. They struck out on their own, like I said they did. But it's radicals, man. Radicals took over. I mean, radicals are radicals. You can't let them take over. I mean, they exist in the Catholic, or actually every church, but you just don't let them take over. It's like so stupid. They go, well, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that, and we're like, yeah, but isn't it a point that the Republicans are taking it away? It was given, and the money was squandered, and was stolen, and it was embezzled, and enriched Democrats across the nation, let be the world. Yeah, you're going to get buses and universal health care. Actually, what they call it? Universal Medicare or whatever, or Medicare. I mean, it even sounds like, do you want to eat at this 10-star restaurant, or do you want to eat at that dive that's got roaches crawling across the table? I mean, come on, what kind of medicine is that going to be? Nobody's. Yeah, we might as well all suffer and get shitty health care because of people that don't want to go to work. Right. I wanted to go to work, and I still work. I don't give a shit what you say. You blocked it all, you know you did. I probably worked more than the deep state did in the last 20 years. But they got paid millions of dollars in gold bars and untraceable cash. Hey, this lady got out of her car at traffic stop. Lady, don't do that. And the traffic's horrible. Let me see it. What is he doing? He told her to get on the curb. Or he's still in the street. I can't grade that. It looks like he told me. Yeah, but I can't. Can't credit him or yell at him. His first thing we should have said, lady, let's go over to the side. Before we even talk, let's get over to the side. Stay focused on traffic. I just got out of her car and she was in the middle of the street. He got out of his quick and he put his arm around her, so I think he did. But I couldn't see whether he ushered her between the cars or not. That's a lot of traffic. That's not Pittsburgh. What is this road? Route 228. It's a route. We get out of the car on a route. I think he did. He put his arm around her, so he's probably ushering her to the curb. He didn't draw down on her. At least I know that much. Get back in the car! Hashem says he gets a half a credit. Well, because your system screwed up. Your system screwed it up. You had a good system. Actually, this is where they voted the Democrat in. So I so screwed up. Big conservatives, huh? Just voted the Democrat in. Hashem did that to him like that. They didn't even think about it. Because they're like assholes. They invoke their conservativeness. And then all of a sudden it's a Democrat district. He gave me a state trooper hat this time in the head. Every time I touch my cap, it turns into a state trooper hat. See, that's how easy life is, and then you get a job and you retire. I mean, I probably wasn't in the wrong location. They were. I was absolutely on loan to them. I had to go back to the military, and then they killed me. That's when they killed me. They worked for Iranians and Iraqis that were Saddam and Al Qaeda types. That's who starts the ball rolling. They just hire the private eyes, the former cops, the present cops. The next thing you know, average white male or average black male is talking to you. Whatever can psychologically manipulate you. They made so much money off those wars, people embezzling money. It's disgusting. Right? It only lasted like 3 days. Oh, we made an accounting error. Oh, yeah, bullshit. Everybody got the call on the computer. They got 10 calls on their cell phone. No, wrong way. You're in the wrong way. This isn't you. Move away. Tried to use their apps on their phone. They're all messed up. Oh, there's no missing money. Not whatsoever. That kind of bugged me that these markers are messed up. I was hoping to paint the Watchman today. It's unforeseen though. There's no way I could have known the colors weren't the cap colors. I mean, I understand it being a little bit off, but we're talking about cherry red coming up. It's pink, light pink. It went on real nice. I just touched it real quick. I'm like, wait, that's not red. Losing my That's traffic sucks going this way. Another reason not to live in Cranberry. Yeah, they're retarders. I agree with the sign Q. Yeah, this traffic sucks. You have to do something to this road. Some of this they can widen easy. Right here they could have. But here where the businesses start, it's a mess. And you could build a wall at the backside of that building, but I don't know if they let. Lane could you take over? This is close to the highway. And actually, that's what they were talking about in Nepal. They're building too close to the waterways. But again, they still don't have an early warning system. I mean, for the world we live in, with all the technology, all the money, all the advancement, they have an antiquated warning system. I don't even know if they have any, to tell you the truth. Well, at that point, when you get to a certain point, you have to evacuate. I know it was a tremendous thing, but I don't think the weather was conducive to not evacuate. Now, the question is, how fast did it actually move? I mean, not everybody had it hit them as soon as it cut loose. There should be sirens way before it got to a lot of those places. And again, you could see they could live probably, I don't know if it's the hilltop or how it works, but you would probably need to. And again, it's not that area of the world has a lot of geological type of construction. So you could cut into the mountain, instead of going to the top of the mountain, in all these years of mess. Might break it down the side of the road or something. I think we're supposedly moving out of. We're still in it though. I think in that high bear interaction period. I think it goes to October or something. With the heat, when it comes up like this, I think it gets worse. So maybe that's what it's signing me. It said beer is here, but it said bear is here. I don't even might want to check into if the bears have been active. Look on the computers and stuff. See what's up with the bear movement. Again, watch children is coming up. I don't know if that's pedophilia or it says all of it. Pedophilia, bears, alligators. Apparently, a monkey in India killed some kid years ago. Just reading that story. Much for the monkeys. It says legacy curses. So legacy. It's also old curses. It's powering up for some reason. And I tried to wipe the thing down with alcohol, and the black came off. I'm like, it's still on there, but I thought it was molded in black, but I guess not. So it was quite a aggravating situation there, Amazon. Kind of a yawny day. Allergy season. Burns the body out. Always fighting it. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm spending more gas going over here. Nah, actually not. It's probably a good trade off. It does cost maybe a couple dollars. No. Okay, next to you, deep theater. I bet you it's a deep state. They're deep state cells in LDS Church, and there are people that know what I'm talking about but won't talk about it. Maybe time for some undercover reporting. What's actually going on? No, I don't do it. I just think it. Somebody else does it. I won't be going near those people for the rest of my life. If they're around me, it's their doing. Right. No, he lost the blessing of my presence. I mean, fine, you know what I mean? Have it your way. What is this person? What lane are you in? Will you pick one? This is not high on drugs. Or high on LDSism. That's right. You've been reduced to an ism. They know how it works. That's why they don't call us Mormons. Call us, what is that? Latter Day Saints, Churches, or the Church of Jesus Christ, Latter Day Saints, whichever way to say it. It scores more points in the system than just Mormons. They're so whacked. I mean, Deep State's so whacked. They don't give a shit about nobody. They think that's the proper attitude. Yeah, the supremacists. Yeah, they're every shape and color. Well, because they need operators to infiltrate various organizations to indoctrinate and own it for the beast. They've killed preachers, man. Yeah, but yeah, the Sharia law thing, that's organized crime and racketeering. They got big blinders on the thing. First, it's Islamophobia. It's your fault, not ours. It clicked when they said, "Oh, you got a Hezbollah tattoo." I'm thinking, Bloods and the Crips, huh? The Aryan Brotherhood and the Mexican Mafia. They said they got tattoos, gang affiliation. And he's got a store, so I guess I guess a store. It would been easy to just let me get married and have a normal life. Really, it would have been. Because I'd have been with my wife, and that would have been it. Had some spiritual life somewhere. And maybe not. Maybe both of us would have came to the conclusion that you're all a bunch of losers, and there's no reason. Oh, I should have turned the red. No reason to go to a loser place like a church. Yeah, it's not. When I woke up, God showed me. See what religion says? It actually says real religion. It's like God was dissing you all right from the moment I woke up. Now you've been trying to kill me for decades at that point, so. So to say, who wants to be part of a real religion anyway? What? They're idgens. They're real idgens. No, God's not religion. Not by any stretch of the imagination. It's like saying the United States of America is Sheboygan. Aren't you going to call your LDS friends and tell them to go get gas so they'll be in line in front of me in line? That's what the deep state does. All right. I don't know if I'm logged in here. I have to see here. So what am I trying to do? It's on the left side of my vehicle. Yes, I can. Over here. Losing our religion. Let's see, is my app working? Let's go. Where's my app? All right, so where's my... I have membership, right? I got another year. Is this guy gonna go? It's like nobody here. I've never been here when nobody was here. It's me in the cool. Now, I'm trying to figure out, do I need to app? What? Digital message. No. What happened to my app? It sees me. Still haven't got through all the stuff. Move my card. Yes, move card. The first time I got gas here. I should know. Where's my card? Come on. Okay, there it is. Yay! Alright, so where? Ownership number. Where do supposed to scan it there?
make sure your engine is up when you Comcast.
What's that?
Your engine has to be up when you Comcast.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was on.